just setting up, waiting for the pass. Shot off the post and wide by number 9, Isabel McCabe. Is picked up by Kate Storm. Kate's getting pressured hard by Caroline Doherty. In comes Marley Johnson. Tough shot coming out from behind the net. In for the Hingham Mass first goal. Kind of looked like it handcuffed Montgomery on the post. 8 minutes left in the first period. 28 seconds left on the penalty, which is now going to be voided as a goal was scored. Evened up again. Jarvis at the face-off. Tied up well by both centers. Hingham takes control across the ice. Number 6. Sorry, folks, I do not have her name. Not on the program. 6 passes it up the ice, but it's intercepted. Addie Parent clears his own with it. Picked up by number 1. I believe that is 1. No, number 4, I'm sorry. Kate Tague, but is kicked back down by the Comets past Tague into their zone. Tague comes up ice. Hits a streaking number 6 from Hingham Mass. Beautiful drop pass to number 11. Alex Harris takes 2 strides, shot, saved by McKenna. Montgomery, rebound, kicks it back out. Another shot by Casey McCabe, wide of the net. Puck is now behind the net. Jillian Smith is doing battle with our number 24, Kelly Cushion. Cushion fighting hard at the blue line, trying to get the puck out. Taken back over by number 11 for the Harbor woman, Alex Harris. The Comets are doing a good job just blocking a lot of shots and making a mess in front of the net so that Hingham doesn't have a clear shot. Hingham is going for a line change, jumping it back in. Comets are going to do the same thing. They picked the puck up and just threw it down the zone. Here we go. Jillian Smith intercepts a pass off Brenda Doherty, and she sends it deep into the Harbor Women's zone. Mia Delore giving pressure. Puck is set back out and brought up ice by number 12. Kaylee Walsh drops it to number 5, Brenda Doherty. Missed shot to the corner. Castor comes out of the corner, throws it up the boards. Looking to get the puck into Haley Lamphere. Haley ends up succeeding in getting it out of the zone, but the Harbor Woman, number 14, Shea Richardson, is dumping it back in. Arlie Richards behind the net with the puck. Over to Haley Lamphere. Lamphere, nice little stick handle moves to keep herself clear. Passes up to Mia Delore, blue line. Mia loses it to number 14, Richardson. Good pressure by Lamphere, keeping her deep in her zone. Puck comes back to Castor in the Comet zone. She's been pressured by Caroline Doherty. Doherty's a strong player. She got a long reach. She's just reaching around people with that stick. Good quick shot by Doherty. Saved by Montgomery. Another save by Montgomery. Puck is down below the goal line. Doherty has the puck, waiting. Pressured by number 8, Braylon Fitzgerald. Doherty comes around the other side of the net with the puck. Throws it out in front, but it's intercepted by Haley Lamphere. Lamphere crosses the red line. She's got some room. Big change by the Comets. Lamphere just keeping the puck busy. Loses it, but no one's able to pick it up. Ray Alexander picks it up, gets it taken off her stick at the blue line. It's sent all the way back to the Comets. Jillian Matthews inside the zone. Back up ice to Alexander. Off Alexander's stick to number 19, Catherine Flynn, who's now passed it up to 17, Abby Garrity. Garrity loses it on the board with pressure by Jarvis and Paquette. They're able to clear the puck, but picked back up by the Harbor woman, Reese Pompeo, who sends it back in, and back out it goes again. Bree Jarvis has the puck, waiting for Alexander to clear. Now Alexander's crossing the zone with the puck, taken off her stick and sent back out. It's going to be picked up by the number 6. We'll call her 6. Taken off her stick by 22, Marley Johnson. Sent back out of the zone. Addie Parent throwing the puck up off the boards, looking for Alexander. Alexander's tied up in a tangle of 3 Harbor women. Loses the puck. 24 coming in with Hannah Lash. Goes deep in the zone behind the net, wheeling. Throws it back out to the point to Casey McCabe. McCabe sends it back down to Lash. She turns, throws a weak backhand out front, but it's a bouncing puck. Anything can happen. Puck behind the net on a shot wide. Picked up by Marley Johnson. Johnson throws it up the boards. Alexander chips it out of the zone. Alexander's giving pressure. almost had a step. Katie Tague was able to keep the puck away from her and turn to the boards and push it back out. Lash comes up with it across the blue line, makes a nifty little move, deflection over the net into the corner. Matthews is over there giving pressure to Alex Harris, takes the puck from Harris and throws it back to the net to Addie Parent. Addie throws it back up the boards, intercepted. Wraparound attempt by number 14, Shea Richardson. It goes across the crease as Montgomery was there to meet it, deflect it wide. Puck thrown out, picked up and thrown out of the zone by Alexander. The line changed by the Comets. Addie Parent crosses the red line with it and dumps it. Goes off the ice herself as 4 fresh Comets are giving pressure. Good pressure by number 5, Lily Ferraro. Puck comes out to 17, McGinn. Trying to throw the puck in on that, but nothing solid. Puck's bounced around a little bit and then back out of the zone. McGinn across ice over to Jillian Smith. Smith looking to come back across to Callie Cushion. Cushion picks it up, hits Ferraro inside the Harbor Women's zone. Ferraro gets the puck taken off her stick, but picked up by Jillian Smith again, but now the Harbor Women is able to clear the zone. Ferraro pushes the puck back up from center ice, picked up by number 8, Braylon Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes into the corner, loses the puck to 19. Catherine Flynn, who sets up behind the net. She's coming up the boards. Clears the zone, pressured by Delore. Flynn she's going the length of the ice, crosses into the Comet zone, takes a shot, blocked by number 17, McGinn. McGinn's doing pressure on the corner. Flynn passes it over to 18, Julia Whitney. Player's just a tall girl, can skate, and she's going to be very tough to contain. Can't give her any free shots like that. Comets down 2-zip, 1:50 left to play in the first period. Alexander with the puck into the zone, turns around, throws back up ice, but met at the blue line by number 10, Reagan Leipert. Throws it back in, but now picked up by the Comets and thrown out. Alexander dumps it at the red line. Paquette doing chase in the corner. Harbour picks the puck up and throw it up the boards, and here comes Doherty with it. But back check it by Bree Jarvis, takes the puck off Doherty's stick, but she gets tangled up with one of her own players and Harbour Woman. Slowed her down, but now Paquette's with the puck. Gets taken off her stick by Reagan Leipert at the top of the circle before she get a shot. Puck goes around behind the net, comes back up to the point to Arlie Richards. Arlie just dumps it back down the boards to Bree Jarvis behind the net. Harbor Women are doing a very great job being active with their sticks in the zone. It's hard for the Comets to get any clean shots or passes going. Paquette now behind the net, doing pressure. Jarvis is there, but it comes back out to Ferraro. Ferraro takes a weak shot, but you never know. Hits the goalie, makes a nice save, kicks it to the corner. And here comes the Harbor Woman up the ice, number 17, Brenda Doherty, deep in the Comet zone. Puck's below the goal line. Number 9, Isabel McCabe with the puck now. Three Comets and 2 Harbor Women, all digging for the puck, and the clock's going to run out. There we have it, folks. Period 1 is in the books. Harbor Women take a 2-0 lead after 1. Comets have got to find a way to get the puck on the net against the Harbor Women right now. They're doing a great job just retreating in their zone and clogging up the area and not giving any clear shots for the Comets. But we'll see what the coaches can do in the locker room to reset. I've got just a couple things I'd like to just want to reach out again to our sponsors, if I could. This broadcast would not be possible without our community partners, and I want to big thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff, Swanton Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Sports Services, The Afterglow, Notch, Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. And if your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV to help broadcast our live games in Franklin County athletes, contact us at 802-782-8676. Welcome back to the second period of the BFA Comets versus the Hingham High School Harbor Woman. Comets trail the Harbor Woman 2-0 after one. This is their first big game of the year after a couple scrimmages. It's the 14th annual Christy Corrigan Blitz to benefit the Christy Kelly Corrigan Scholarship Fund. Christy was a 2004 graduate of the BFA High School, and she passed away in 2009 from cystic fibrosis. Christy embodied the true meaning of what it's like to be a Comet, and she's just a great girl. It's just so many great things to say about the young woman whose life was just taken away very premature. But here we are to celebrate her. The Comets are going to come back and do it the right way, and we'll see if we can get back on top of the Harbor Woman. Before the broadcast starts, I just want to reach out and send a nice little message for people in need. Over the last 4 years, Northwestern Counseling Support Services has been in partnership with the Afterglow Foundation, working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you're concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS on our 24 hours a day on our confidential emergency service line of 802-524-6554, then press 1. Or you can always just dial 988. One call can save a life, folks. Here we go. Puck's dropped. Pushed into the zone by the Harbor Woman, number 17, Addie Garrity. Caroline Doherty now with the puck. Taken away by Jillian Matthews and pushed up out of the zone by Callie Cushing. Puck taken over by Shay Richardson. Back across ice to one of her partners who kicks it back over to her. Callie Cushing tries to intercept to the blue line. A little bump of the body. That's hockey, folks. Puck pushed into the zone by Garrity, but picked up by Lily Ferraro at the blue line, sent back out of the zone. Gabby Frady's there to help. Ferraro to Cushing. Cushing across the blue line, takes a shot. High, glove save by number 29 for their Harbor Woman, Izzy McGuire. First real test for Izzy tonight. Good sign for the Comets. Less than a minute into the second period, and they get their first shot on net. Jarvis coming out for the face-off with number 4, Katie Tague. Jarvis wins it back to Arlie Richards. Arlie loses it off her pucks to Tague. Here comes number 6, and her name, folks, is Callie Crean. I was able to get that information from a couple of the Harbor Woman players. Nice shot by Korean on net. Montgomery was there for the save. Face off to Montgomery's left. One by Jarvis, pushed back in corner. Arlie Richard. Arlie Richard pushes it back up to the boards, looking to get it up to Alexander High. Kept back in by the Harbor Woman. Another shot on net. Number 11, Alexa Harris. Save and held on by Montgomery for another face-off. Referee signing no change. 24, Hannah Lash on the draw with Jarvis. Lash wins it, goes deep in the corner with it herself. Throws it back out front to Correa. Cleared by Richards, Arlie Richards up ice into the Harbor Women's zone. Pressure by Alexander. Kick back out to Correa. Off Correa's stick to Jarvis's stick. Jarvis pushes it across ice, hits Paquette. Oh, one move. And Paquette would have been free for the shot, but it was great poke check by Casey McCabe to keep that from happening. Head the other way with it. Now Jarvis is picking the puck up deep in her zone and coming back out. Hits Paquette. Paquette crosses the red line, dumps it in. Jarvis and Paquette coming off her change. Pressure by Alexander, keeping a puck in deep, but picked up by number 11, Alexa Harris, who throws it the length of the ice for an icing. Harbor Women are going off for some fresh legs. Comets will have fresh legs. We got Kate Storm out there on the ice, number 6 for the Comets with Haley Lanford, number 2. At the center is going to be Braylon Fitzgerald. On the point, Jillian Smith and Mara McGinn. A lot of freshmen on the ice right now. Freshman, a couple sophomore, and a junior. One by the Harbor Woman, picked up, thrown up ice by number 5, Lily Ferraro, Brenda Doherty. Puck goes deep in the zone, but picked up against the Comets and sent out by Kate Storm. Fitzgerald on the puck. Good back checking by number 9, Isabel McCabe, stopping Fitzgerald at her own blue line, forcing an offsides. Face off just outside of Harbor Woman. Number 12, Kaylee Walsh with Fitzgerald at the draw. Both centers tie the puck up well. Kate Storms picks it up and tries to go deep in the zone. Stopped by number 9, Isabel McCabe. Puck is down at center ice and picked up by number 12. Kaylee Walsh goes deep in the Comet zone, below the goal line, looking for somebody. Nothing there. Jillian Smith takes it off her puck in the corner and starts going back up the boards with it. Pressured by number 5, Brenna Doherty, keeping it deep. And now here comes Richardson. Off the blue line, stepping in. Whips out in front of the net. Nice little backhand on Montgomery. Montgomery's there with a pad save. Puck is coming up ice now. Fitzgerald dumps it deep after she crosses the red line. Getting a change. All 5 Comets coming off. Number 10, Reagan Leapart up ice to number 8, Reese Pompeo. She's met by Jarvis and Addie Parent. Puck picked up by Jillian Matthews. Thrown up, I'm sorry, not Jillian. It's number 22, Marley Johnson. Thrown up ice, but kicked back in by the Harlem woman. Now Jarvis has the puck coming out of the corner. Makes a step move on Caroline Doherty. Doherty's still right there, just putting a lot of pressure. Puck is still deep in the Comet zone. Doherty's just really aggressive with that stick. She's so strong. Beautiful. Beautiful move. Drops to one knee. Does a little flick backhand high on Montgomery. Montgomery's there. Held her position. Held on for the save and the whistle. Doherty's just got a big reach. She's definitely got a size advantage over everybody on the ice. But you got to wonder how long she's going to be able to last. She's on the ice a lot. Draw one by the Harbor. Back to Richardson. At the point she tries to go cross the zone deep. Pass was there to number 19, Catherine Flynn, who threw it in front of the net, but then it was just caught by a bunch of Comets and kicked back out of the zone. Flynn now over to Richardson. Richardson in her own zone, coming up with the ice. Hits Doherty at the Caroline Doherty. Cross the blue line with it. Makes a little move at the hash into the center of the circle. Deflection. McKenna was able to get her glove and push it behind the net. Puck is now tied up with some bodies, but out comes, looks like Gabby Frades. Frades comes up, crosses the blue line out of the zone, looking to hit Cushion at the blue line, but puck was intercepted off a Harbor Woman's stick and headed back the other way. Little offsides there on the blue line. Doherty got tied up with the puck in her skates, and a couple of teammates could not stop their flow into the zone. Face off the outside of Comet's blue line. Full changes coming up for both sides. Fresh legs. Jarvis is out on the ice again with Paquette and Alexander. You got McGinn and Jillian Smith on the point. Smith clears the zone with the puck. Paquette stick. Picked up by Alexander. Alexander pushes it into the zone. Alexander going deep in the zone with Casey McCabe. Puck comes back out in front of the net. Jarvis takes a shot. Deflected. Nothing clean on net. Goes over the net. Jarvis pushes it back. Jillian Smith. Smith throws it back in, but it deflected by 25, Sarah Menesail. Puck is still deep in the Harbor Women's zone. Alexander throws it across the zone in front of the net to the corner. Paquette is in there doing battle. Good speed by Paquette to get there, but yet the Harbor Women still clear the zone. 22 comes up ice with the puck. Maeve Murphy to number 20, Helen Concannon. I apologize if I get any of these names wrong. Puck is caught by the Comets deep in the zone, pulled back out by Paquette, thrown to Alexander across ice, but picked up by number 4, Katie Tagg, who goes back into the Comet zone, centers it. Nobody there. McGinn's picking the puck up, throws it up ice, looking for Alexander, but intercepted by number 10, Reagan Leapart. Sent back in by number 22, Maeve Murphy. Small change for the Harbor Woman. Puck is sent the length of the ice, tipped by number 15, so Ison's waved off, Sienna Messina. Sienna Messina is now coming up ice to the puck. She's got a little speed. She's got some room to skate. Across the blue line. Comets kind of set up a line on top of the circles and met her there, and the puck is deflected to the corner, picked up by Jillian Matthews, thrown around the ice. Number 2, Haley Lamphere. Lamphere is pressured by 2 Harbor women. She's gaining some help from Marley Johnson and Fitzgerald. Back on behind the net to Matthews. Matthews throws it back towards Johnson. Johnson throws the puck up to Lamphere. Lamphere battles. Gets the puck, almost cleared the blue line, and just kept back in by the Harbor. Harbor was doing a great job holding the blue line. Good shot by Callie Crean on the interception at the blue line. Still goes a little wide. There's a lot of deflections going on. There's a lot of bodies in front of both ends of the net, so nothing really clean going at the goalies. Correa now with the puck in the corner, throws it back to 24, cycling it back a little bit. 24 back to Korean. 24 is doing some really good wheeling behind the net. handle that Lash. Still got the puck, comes back out top of circle, curling back to the boards, pushes it back to Korea, back to Lash. Just blocked by Fitzgerald to the corner. Now picked up by Kate Storms on the deflection of the blue line. She exits the zone with it. Now she's into the Harbor Women's zone, and the Comets are calling for a change. Storm is doing a great job keeping the puck deep, giving the girls a chance to get some fresh legs. Out comes Jarvis with the puck. Looking to go back in on the boards, using the boards to protect the puck. Met by 3 Harbor Women. Picked up by Emma Castor at the blue line and thrown back in deep. And there goes Jarvis again, putting pressure. Mia Delory now in the far corner doing the same, thrown out of the zone by the Harbor Woman. Ison's waved off, it's all the way down the Comet zone. Picked up by Riley Richards, just turns and throws it back up the boards, and it clears the blue line. Here goes, Jarvis got a chance. Shea Richards is there though to clean that up. Picks the puck up, Jarvis gets it back, center ice. She's getting some speed going. She's got Addie Parent, Mia Delory with her. Opts with a shot to the glove side of McGuire. McGuire just flicks it to the corner. Delory in the corner now giving pressure, but 2 Harbor Women are in there to meet her and pull the puck around the net. Addie Parent is there now giving pressure. Gabby Frades touches it, passes it back to Ferraro, then goes back to Gabby. And Ferraro, they're doing a great job along the boards, keeping the puck into the Harbor Women's zone. But picked up by Shea Richardson, who's doing a great job for the Harbor Women back there. Passes the puck up to Kaylee Walsh. Kaylee Walsh skates it to the length and passes it back to Richardson, who's going to step up and play a forward role. She's taken down a little bit aggressively behind the goal line, no call. Wasn't, you know, it's just kind of someone leaned high on her body and just looked like she got pulled back a little bit. But here we go, they're playing hockey, folks. Puck still in the Comet zone. Thrown on net, just wide, Kaylee Wallace. Montgomery just swats it away, makes sure it goes deep with her stick. Great job by McKenna keeping the puck behind the net. Picked up by Emma Castor, who just chips it. Great job by Castor to chip it up on the boards and out of the zone. You know, most people just throw it up the boards and it's intercepted by a skate or a stick, but Castor did a good job putting it up in a hard-to-handle area and making sure it clears the zone. Here comes Korea with the puck. She's looking across ice to number 5, Brenda Doherty. Pass goes wide. That was not Korea, I'm sorry. That was Pompeo to Doherty. Puck back out in front of the net. Shot by 17, Abby Garrity. Puck is in the corner now. Caroline Doherty with the puck behind the net. Looking. Very patient. A lot of confidence. Build it back up to the point to number 4. Katie Tague. Gabby Frades is there to give her pressure and just make a mess of the things for the Harbor Women on the blue line. Good job by Gabby. Puck comes back up from behind the net to number 5, Lily Ferraro. Harbor Women turn around at the blue line, head back the other way. And Caroline Doherty with the puck. Ferraro get good pressure on her, but a little bit too much body, and Doherty goes down. Ferraro on top of Ferraro's going to come to the box. You know, great play by Lily Ferraro just to keep Doherty wide. You know, you got a freshman playing against a junior who's got a lot of experience. Goalie change coming up here for the Harbor Women. Number 29, Izzy McGuire, goes to the bench, and another Izzy with an I, Paleo, a freshman, will be going in net for the Harbor Women. Comets are on the penalty kill now. Harbor Women on their second power play of the game. 2-0 Harbor Women. 5 minutes left in the second period. Puck goes to the point. Richardson sends it back down to number 8, Reese Pompeo. Pompeo just wheels in the corner, back up to Richardson at the point. Richardson gets poked by Alexander out of the zone. Great job by Ray to push the puck out of the zone, make the Harbor Women reset. Richardson looks across ice. She hits number 17, Addie Garrity. Throws it into the zone, but picked up by the Comets. Jillian Matthews, who throws it up out of the zone. Ray Alexander's giving pressure to number 19, Catherine Flynn, who throws it back over to Richardson. Up ice to Garrity. Just a nice little tip pass from Garrity to Reese Pompeo. Pompeo setting up deep in the corner, back up to Garrity. Garrity getting pressured hard on the boards by Paquette. Great job by Amber Paquette. Number 22, Marley Johnson there to assist her. Puck is cleared by the Comets. Good job, Marley Johnson, another freshman. Really good job supporting Paquette on that pressure. Now you got Richardson setting up behind their own net with the puck, pressured by Alexander. Throws the puck up ice to Addie Garrity. Garrity comes across the red line. Met by Paquette at the blue line, forcing a dump in. Puck is given chase by Jillian Matthews. Gets the puck by picks the puck up for the Comets behind the net, turns it around, comes up ice, and throws it off the boards, out of the zone again. Great job by the Comets killing this penalty. Haven't really allowed any clean shots. Richardson pressured by Alexander. Alexander's had a long shift out there in this penalty kill. Pass thrown up to number 24, Hannah Lash. Lash takes a shot, deflected. Lash picks up her own deflection behind net. She's getting pressured by Johnson. Great job by Johnson. Just a great job tying up Lash. And then Paquette picks a loose puck up on the tie-up and throws it out of the zone. Comets are getting a well-needed change. You got Hannah Lash is on the far blue line, just slamming her stick on the ice like a beaver tail, looking for someone to see her as the Comets did the change. But they got on ice in time, but Lash still has the puck. She's moving. Throws a nice shot. Montgomery has the post side covered, makes the save, covers up for the whistle. McKenna's doing a great job in net tonight. You know, she's seeing a lot of pucks. There's a lot of traffic in front of her. She's doing a great job of handling it. Face off now to her right. Jarvis on the draw with 24. Hannah Lash. Kicked out of the zone by the Comets. Kate Storm giving chase to the puck, pressuring Casey McCabe. Casey McCabe throws it back up the boards, but picked up by number 24, Hannah Lash, who skates around the boards, pressured by Jarvis. Jarvis leaning on Lash, and Lash just kind of lost her legs. Down she goes, and Jarvis will be in the box. It's just one of those situations. Just Jarvis was leaning, pressuring, and down goes Lash. Jarvis will get called for interference into the box. Comets will be back on the penalty kill. I think they had a small reprieve. We got Gabby Frady's at the draw with number 17, Addie Garrity, deep in the Comet zone. Won by Garrity, pushed back to 19, Catherine Flynn, throwing it deep in the corner, but picked up by Jillian Smith. Smith up the boards. Picked up by, it looks like Caroline Doherty, who just goes behind the net, very patiently looking for someone. She makes a pass out to number 17, Addie Garrity, but met by the Comets as they closed up the box, put some good pressure on her. And now Garrity with the puck in the corner, throwing it across behind the net to Reese Pompeo. Reese goes back up ice to number 19. Catherine Flynn throws it back down to Pompeo. Comes, skates it back up the blue line, throws it back out to Flynn. Cross ice to 17. Oh, beautiful pass. Cross ice to Addie Garrity. Addie Garrity just throws a one-time puck to the corner of the net to Alex Harris. I believe that was Alex Harris. Quick hired one-time shot. Montgomery was there. Jammed her foot to the post. Nice save. Moved the net, so I had to reset. Face-off won by the hired woman. Pushed back to the point. 19, Catherine Flynn throwing it deep in the net. You got Jillian Matthews in there with Alex Harris giving pressure. 24, Hannah Lash comes out of the corner with it, takes a little backhand to the net. Again, a lot of traffic there. Puck is deflected, sent back to the corner. Callie Korean picks the puck up on top of the circle, takes a stride to the center ice, and flicks a shot towards Montgomery. Another save for McKenna. Face off to McKenna's left, glove side. Lash on the draw, takes the win against Alexander, pushes the puck back to 19. Catherine Flynn cross ice to Shea Richardson, pressured by by Paquette. Still gets a shot off, deflection to the corner. Paquette picks the puck up and just sends it to length. Ray Alexander going deep, put pressure on Lash. Lash throws the puck up to number 24. Catherine Flynn throws the puck up to 24, Hannah Lash. Met at the blue line by Marley Johnson to keep it out of the zone, but then it goes right back in with Carolyn Doherty. Flicks the puck towards Montgomery, little deflection in the front, and Korean was not able to pick that deflection up. Johnson now, puck tied up in her skates. Good job by Paquette. Puck tied up in Johnson's skate, freed up for Caroline Doherty to take a quick shot, but as she was trying to finish the shot, Paquette picks her stick up. Just picked her pocket. Great job by Amber. Puck now deep in the Harbor Women's zone. Penalty is gone. We're all 5-on-5 again. Lily Ferraro with the puck sends it back to her D. Jillian Matthews cross ice to Arlie Richards. Arlie up the ice to Gabby Frady's, but it gets sent back into the blue line, to the Comet zone. But back out. Lily Ferraro now crosses the blue line with the puck. Ferraro and Frady's putting pressure behind the net. Harbor will throw the puck up ice, and they clear the zone. Number 12, Katie Waltz pushes the puck deep and gives chase. She now has it deep in the common zone, but puck skitters to the corner, picked up by number 9. This is McCabe thrown to the front of the net, but intercepted by a bunch of Comets. Now the puck is back in the corner. 6 seconds coming down on the clock. Puck has cleared the zone. That'll probably do it for this period. They'll have a delayed icing, and there we go. Come to a close of 2 periods of play. BFA Comets trailing the Hingham Mass Harbor Women 2-0. A lot of shots going on the Comets end. The Comets were able to generate a little bit more offense that period. Hopefully they can make some more adjustments and come at Hingham a little harder. While we got this little pause as they're getting ready to do the ice, let's reach out to our sponsors again, because this broadcast would not be possible without our community partners. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff and Swanton Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Sports Services, Afterglow, Notch Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, and Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. And if your business would like to support the efforts to Northwest Access TV to help broadcast live games of Franklin County athletes, well then contact us at 802-782-8676. Tell them Dave sent you. See you next period. Here we go. Start of the third period. Puck is dropped. Won by the Comets. Back to number 22. I will get the names before this game's done. Marley Johnson over to Jillian Matthews. Skates up ice and is deep in the Hingham zone. Ray Alexander coming around the corner, but picked off her stick by number 7, Caroline Doherty. Oh, that's 17, I am sorry. Addie Garrity makes a little shot, goes wide of the net. Kept in on the far side by Catherine Flynn. Good pressure by Johnson. Picked up by Jarvis on Johnson's pressure to Doherty. Jarvis is coming up ice, pressured by Caroline Doherty. Good back check by Doherty over to Amber Paquette. Off Amber stick, goes deep in the zone. Picked up by Hingham and turned around and brought up the ice by number 8, Reese Pompeo. Cross ice to Caroline Doherty. Caroline Doherty just sends it into the zone on to Montgomery. Bouncing puck. Dangerous little shot. You never know with those little skippers, and they could take a misdirection at the last minute, but McKenna smartly holds onto it. Line change by all. Face off to McKenna Montgomery's left glove hand side. On the draw for Hingham is 24 Hannah Lash with Gabby Frades, nicknamed the Gibby. Won by Gabby, brought back to Arlie Richards. Cross, throws it up the boards to Lily Ferraro. Lily gets tangled up by 2. The Harbormen are putting three people on a puck at all times. Good pressure by the Harbormen. Puck picked up on a blue line by number 3. Casey McCabe sends deep in the zone to number 24, Hannah Lash. Lash to the front of the net, but sent back out by Arlie Richards into the corner. Now, Callie Crean picks the puck up behind net, comes around ice, but runs into a body of Comets and picked up by Gabby Frades with speed. Frades out of the zone, crosses into the blue line, cuts to the net. Shot on to Izzy Paleo. Paleo's first shot. Kick to the side, picked up by the Harbor woman. 24. Hannah Lash skates the length of the ice to the blue line and just fired a shot on to Montgomery high. McKenna with a glove save off the chest. Another draw to McKenna's left side. 17, Addie Garrity, number 17 on the draw with Ray Alexander. Puck drop, won by Garrity, pushed back to Richardson, 14 on the blue line. Over to number 19, Catherine Flynn at the top of the circle, throws a shot on Montgomery. Montgomery kicks it to the corner. Good rebound control by Montgomery. Thrown out of the zone by the Comets, picked up by Richardson inside her own blue line, throws across ice to number 8, Reese Pompeo to Catherine Doherty. Doherty in the zone, loses the puck into the corner. Comets come out. Addie Parent had the puck, but good pressure by number 17, Addie Garrity, to take it and turn it around, head the other way. Puck sent back into the Comet zone, but Harbor women had to clear. And they did, but then Caroline Doherty picks the puck back up and brings it into the zone, but taken away by a couple Comets. Now Ray Alexander has the puck. She looking for Mia Delory on the far wing, just inside the pass was inside of Mia's hands a little bit, just handcuffed her. Sent back in by the Harbor woman and is offsides. Line change, fresh bodies. We got number 8, Braylon Fitzgerald. 6, Kate Storm. Number 2, Haley Lanfear coming out for the Comets on the line with Johnson and Matthews on the blue line. Harbor win the face-off, bring it deep in the zone, but good back checking by the forwards. Take the puck off their stick, cleared. Matthews throws the puck across the zone and out of the zone, picked up by number 15, Sia Messina, who throws it across the zone the other way and sent back into the blue line. Hard shot off the side of the net. Puck still in the corner, picked up by Korea. Throws it off the boards, past herself, pressured by Matthews behind the net. Got to play the puck. Fitzgerald goes in to pick up Callie Crean from behind the net. Crean just steps by Fitzgerald, makes a nice set with her blades and just kind of pivoted to the front of the net and fires a hard shot past Montgomery. McKenna slid across the crease to do a nice post guard. Wasn't quite in position. Great shot by Crean. 3rd goal of the game. Draw, Jarvis on the draw with number 12. Kelly Walsh, won by Jarvis. Emma Castor pushes through, gets the puck up to Alexander. Alexander throws it deep in the zone. Alexander giving pressure on the number 4, Katie Tagg. Back up to Jarvis. Jarvis is just wheeling around, sticking around a couple bodies, keeping the puck. Back to the point to Arlie Richard. Arlie throws it into the zone, soft. Jarvis got the puck again, loses it. Number 12, pressured by two Harbor women. Out comes number 12, Kaylee Walsh, throws it over to number 5, Brenna Doherty, who throws it deep in the zone. Doherty coming in, leaning on Castor behind the net. Castor still controls the puck, pushes it up ice. Now Alexander has it, skates out of the zone, clears into the blue line of the Harbor woman. She's got the puck in the corner, looking for somebody, throws it in front of the net. Picked up by Amber Paquette, right at the hash, front of the net. Good pressure by the Harbor woman D. Got a tip off Amber's shot, throws it, deflection goes over the net, over the glass, and out of play. Good look by Alexander to Paquette in front of the net. One more step and Amber would have had a clear shot. Gabby Frady's on a draw. One by the Harbor woman, pushed back behind their net. Picked up by number 19, Catherine Flynn. Pressured by Lily Ferraro, keeping it deep into the zone. Good job by Ferraro. Harbor woman still picked the puck up and it's cleared up ice by number 20, Helen Concannon. Gets it across ice to 18, Julia Whitney. Puck gets thrown back out in front of the Comet net, but clears the ice to number 24, Callie Cushion. Callie gets it up ice, but it's turned around by Harbor at the blue line and brought back in. Nice hard shot. Catherine Flynn's blocker saved by Montgomery. Puck behind the net. McGinn and Frady's doing battle behind the net with two Harbor women. 18 for the Harbor women, throws it out in front of the net. Julie Whitney, but picked up by the Comet defenseman. Cleared the blue line, and they set the length of the ice. It's going to be an icing. BFA has got to figure a way to generate some offense. Right now, they're doing a fairly decent job defensively, clogging the zone, not allowing any clear shots, so they just got to get the wheels turning on the other end of the ice. There's a lot of young kids out here, first time playing with each other. It's a short season right now, so I'm sure they'll get it. Draw one by the Harbor woman. Tough shot. Low on the ice, deflection off of a stick, shoots up over McKenna's shoulder. I believe that goal is going to be a number 10, Reagan Leipart. Freshman for the Harbor woman. Good hard shot. You keep a shot hard, low like that on the ice, and anything can happen off a deflection. Puts the Harbor woman up 4-0, 9:45 left to go. Face off one by the Harbor woman. Caroline Doherty crosses the blue line into the zone. Great pressure by Bree Jarvis, picks the puck up off her stick, and Bree is going to go for a little run. She's got some speed. Good back checking by the Harbor woman, number 10, Reagan Leipart, keeping Jarvis to the outside. Now the puck coming back the other way. Good pressure by Alexander on number 8, Reese Pompeo, making her turn at the blue line. Having to reset, but she wheels and comes back in the zone. Stopped by our Comet defenseman of Johnson and Matthews. Cleared the zone. Paquette and Jarvis both got met at the Harbor woman blue line, who send the puck back the other way. Not a lot of puck possession right now, just a lot of, chuck and duck. Get the puck, possess it, and make something happen. Both teams have some strong skaters, so if you're just throwing a puck up ice, someone is going to be on that puck, and they're going to do something with it. So the longer you hold on that stick and make something happen, set your players up. Gabby Frady's on the draw. One by the Harbor woman. Push back behind the net. All the way around to Crean. Crean tries to bounce it off the boards. Arlie Richard pinches in deep and keeps it in. Great job by Richards, but the puck is eventually pushed out by the Harbor woman. Crean is giving chase to Addie Parent. Addie Parent with the puck, turns to the boards, flicks it back up, looking for Delore. But another good pressure by Hannah Lash to squeeze by Delore to keep the puck in. Puck is coming out off Parent's stick. Parent's made a nice couple move. Good pass across ice to Gabby Frady's inside the Harbor woman zone. But again, met by a Harbor woman defenseman. They're just really back checking well and covering up well in their defensive zone. Throwing the length of the ice by Katie Tagg will be an icing. 8:18 left in the third. Comets down 4-0. We got Braylon Fitzgerald coming out for the draw with Kate Storms on her left wing. Haley Lamphere on her right. We got McGinn and Smith on the blue line. Puck thrown up ice. by their harbor woman, picked up by number 24, Hannah Lash. Hannah crosses in the blue line, makes a little move at the circle, but picked up by Jillian Smith. Jillian pokes it off her stick, sends the puck to the corner. Lash has now got the puck again at the goal line, sends it back behind the net. I believe that is Korean picking the puck up, trying to throw it up boards. It's tipped off Lanfear's skate, softly thrown to 19 at the blue line, who throws it back in. And then it's kicked out. Number 15 gives chase in her own zone, Sienna Messina. Picked up by Lash. Lash is taking a big turn at center ice, coming in, across the blue line, makes a couple nice moves, tries to split the D, loses the puck in the process, goes behind the net. Puck comes back out to the point. Number 15, Sienna Messina throws it wide of the net, picked up by Lanfear off the rebound. She hits Fitzgerald at the blue line, sent back to Lanfear off the deflection. Lanfear's crossed the red line and throws it deep for a line change for the Comets. Callie Cushion coming out. Bree Jarvis and Lily Ferraro for that line. Brought back in by the Riverman, number 19. Catherine Flynn goes behind the net. Skating, big circle around the zone, throwing it back in, but deflected by 22, Marley Johnson. A couple bodies colliding. It's just a high traffic area when you put that many bodies in a small area in front of the net, and one goes down. Lily Ferraro's doing a great job battling hard on the boards. Puck is kept in by the Rivermen, Harbor Woman, thrown deep behind the net. Skating backwards behind the net was number 9. I'm going to make sure I get the number right, folks. So this is number 5, Brenna Doherty. As she cleared the goalpost, she just throws it out in front into traffic, and you never know. McKenna Montgomery was able to jump on it, makes a save, get a whistle. Gabby Frady's going to take the draw. Wins the draw back, pushes it to Emma Castor. Emma Castor throws it around the boards, looking for Ferraro on the fireboards. Kept in by number 14, Shea Richardson. Shea Richardson is really playing a good game today. She's all over the ice. Got a lot of bodies banging in front of the net. Castor's doing a great job. She's got a girl probably about half a size again bigger. Not liking the efforts. Castor's got the puck behind the net, throws it back up the board to Cushion. Cushion gets met by a pinching in defenseman, number 10, Reagan Liepert. Thrown back behind the net, picked up by the Comets. They're still trying to clear the zone, but they're having a hard time. The Harbor Women are really doing a great job with the pressure. Now we got Lily Ferraro with the puck, and then she finally clears it. Still Richardson gets a stick on it, lacrosse style, to knock it down. Slow the process, and she picks the puck up. She's deep in her zone, takes a step behind the net. She's coming to length of the ice with it. She's trying to go through 4 Comets, and it's not going to work, but she's working hard. Now she's got Jarvis pressuring her hard in the corner. Jarvis now has the puck. She looks up ice. Jarvis has to turn around, go back zone, and she's just making some moves, stepping around people. She finally looks, and she got Ferraro on the fireboards, tries to chip it off the boards. Just a little too far ahead of Ferraro. It's one of those deals you'll see later in the season. Ferraro will probably take off earlier when she sees Jarvis with the puck like that, because she knows Bree's going to get out with the zone, and she can hit her higher up the zone with it. Meyer McGinn throws the puck in deep. Paquette picks it up. Nice little move, but pass to Jarvis. Jarvis over to Alexander. Alexander, quick shot. Saved by Izzy Paleo. Good pressure. Amber Paquette going to the net for the rebound, going hard. Last year, Amber got the nickname, Casella, because she made a lot of garbage goals there, fighting hard in front of the net. I'd like to see that fire come out of her again. Caroline Doherty taking the puck the length of the ice, getting pressured hard by McGinn, and Paquette keeps her wide to the sideboards. She's still with the puck coming out of the corner, looking to take a shot. Glove saved by Montgomery. Jarvis picks up the rebound, met by Addie Garrity to keep the puck off Bree's stick, so still clears the zone. Garrity now again pressuring Jarvis at the blue line. Puck going deep in the Comet zone, picked up by Caroline Doherty. She's got Garrity in front of the net, just taking her time. A little soft pressure by McGinn. McGinn gets the puck on an errant pass from Doherty. Up ice to Alexander. Alexander all alone. Throws it in from the blue line on net. Kick saved by Paleo. Thrown out of the zone, but picked up by Gabby Frady's. Now back down to Jillian Matthews. Jillian Matthews throws it out of the common zone, back up by center ice, and picked up by the Harbor woman. Throws it deep in the zone, pressured by number 9, Isabel McCabe. Matthews takes McCabe to the board with a little bit too much body. McCabe is still on the ice. You'll see Matthews eventually in the box. Right now the girls are all taking the knee, waiting to see what happens. Tough play, you know, it's just both going hard to the boards, and McCabe had a little bit lower profile on the boards, and Matthews came in a little bit higher. She hit kind of hard. BFA's trainer, Megan's out there right off. Excellent trainer. If you're going to have anybody, that's who you want. And then we have a Harbor woman coach as well out there. We're sitting here, folks, with 3:33 left in the third. Comets down 4-0. Well, we got this little break. I'm going to reach out again to our excellent sponsors. This broadcast would not be possible without our community partners. And thank you to the Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff, and Swanton Lumber, Northwest Council and Support Services, Afterglow, Notch, Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, and the Collins Purley Sports and Fitness Center. And if your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV to help broadcast live games of Franklin County athletes, please contact us at 802-782-8676. Good. This is a good competition for the Comets to start their season. They will not see a team in the state that play at the level that Hingham Mass is playing right now, and I'm sure tomorrow we will see an equally stout opponent in Potsdam. Looking ahead at that game, I do see Potsdam has got a lot of young skaters. In New York, once you hit middle school age of 7th and 8th grade, you can do a physical qualification test, and if you pass that test, it'll allow you to play varsity sports. And looking at their roster, I see 6 girls in the 7th grade on that team, along with 3 girls in the 8th grade. So they may take some lumps the next 2 seasons, but when you see those 7th and 8th graders sitting as a freshman or sophomore with their 3rd and 4th year of varsity experience, they're going to be a pretty stout team. So we got people still tending to, I'm not going to say the name until I can see a number. I probably already said it, but I just want to make sure. It wasn't a overly hard hit, so I think it could be just a simple thing where she might have had a little head contact. There might be some, just doing your concussion protocol checks and making sure everything's all right before she moves. I'd also like to take the opportunity here to give a little awareness message too. Over the last 4 years, Northwestern Counseling and Support Services has been in partnership with the Afterglow Foundation, working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you're concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help you. Just reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day on our confidential emergency service line, 802-524-6554, then press 1. Or you can always just dial 988. One call can save a life. It doesn't hurt to make that call, folks. Even if it's just one of those cases where you're not sure, make the call. Tomorrow we'll be back on ice for the Christie Corrigan Blitz finalization. Hingham will play Essex at 11:30 here at the complex. Potsdam will come in and play our Comets at 1:30. The Corrigan family has homemade cookies. They're sold each day. These cookies are absolutely amazing. So if you don't want to watch a hockey game and you want some good cookies, come on down. There's also a bunch of baskets, like prize baskets out there that you can take a shot at, and all the donations go towards just a wonderful cause, and supporting the Christie Corrigan Scholarship Fund. just great bunch of people down here you'll see at the rink. And also going on during this weekend is the girls, Sassa girls Rail City hockey tournament. So there's teams from probably the neighboring 6 states of this area that the girls will be here from the U10, U12, all the way up to the high school age playing hockey. So there's always going to be a game here. Come on in, support girls hockey, and it's a fun game. And right now we have looks like a 5-minute major will be assessed on the hit because I'm sure it was head contact. That's automatic. So Matthews will be gone for the rest of the game, and that'll be a major penalty. Comets will play short for 2 minutes. But looking ahead at the season, we're going to have the Northwest will be Northwest Access is going to have 10 of the Comet Girls home games broadcast. Not counting what we hopefully will walk into the playoffs. You could actually see another 1, 2, 3 on top of that, which hopefully is 3. And we'd love to have your support, whether here at the rink or at home, logging in. I know there's a bunch of snowbirds down in Florida. We got family out in Buffalo. I got some family just down the road, Colchester, that I know they tune in. Heinsberg, watch. Big shout out to John out in Heinsberg. I know you'll give an ear to me. They're taking their time. They just want to make sure the athletes' health and welfare is the first thing. Again, the Comets are this year, they lost a lot of defensive presence off the team from last year, graduating all but one of their regular defensemen. Coming back at it this year, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen. All 7 freshmen have been playing a pretty active role in tonight's game, and they're playing with a lot of skill, not a lot of nervousness, which is great to see in a young hockey player. These girls obviously have played at a high levels before they got here, and they're ready for the challenge of the high school. And it's going to be fun to watch them develop as the season goes. They got a great coaching staff, some great upperclassmen leaders on the team as well. That's going to help bring them along. The Comets do a great job of just bringing the kids together. A lot of off-ice activities. I know I probably won't see my daughter very much until Christmas break, and then after Christmas break, we'll see her after the season because they log a lot of minutes either in the locker room, tennis court, on the ice, doing local charities. Like, it's just they do a good job of teaching the girls what it means to serve your community, not just be a hockey player. Looking ahead at the Essex roster here, we'll see them down the road in league play when that starts. And Essex is coming out here with a young team as well. They're going to have themselves a bunch of freshmen and I guess a couple of their freshmen today really played a big part in their game. They lost 2-1 to Potsdam in the first game of the night. But again, they're let me see, they have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 freshmen, and from what I saw from what they were playing at the same level as our freshmen. So it's going to be it speaks well for what's coming down the pipe of Vermont high school hockey. If you got these are Essex and BFA will be 2 of the bigger programs. They're usually the teams they will not have to co-op with another school. They will have enough girls to try out, so they're going to look at a 3 to 4 line setup on their bench. And it's always good to have numbers. I know there's other programs that are, in the state that have to co-op with their schools just because they don't have that big draw. But if I'm seeing this at other schools that's going on here at BFA and Essex with all these freshman girls playing, at the varsity level, that means there's some young kids out there somewhere, and hopefully the other schools are going to benefit from that as well. So it looks like they're just running the clock right now. I got a feeling they're just going to run the clock, and this is going to be the game. Haven't got a lot of the players look to be leaving the ice. So 52 seconds and counting down. So I think that's going to do it for tonight. The Comets fall to the Hingham High School Harbor Woman 4-0. McKenna Montgomery did a great job in that. A lot of shots. She did all she could behind there. No soft goals. Can't hang her head. Caroline Doherty, again, a strong presence for the Harbor Woman, along with Shea Richardson. Shea Richardson was all over the ice. They got her listed here as a defenseman, but I really don't think that qualifies. She was playing both ends of the ice. Great back checking, awesome forechecking. They've got a good, strong young team as well. They should have a good game tomorrow with Essex. And we will see how the Comets do with Potsdam, the Potsdam Central Schools Sandstoners. But like to see you guys all back here tomorrow. This is Dave Jackson signing off for Northwest Access, and have a wonderful night.